Life asks all of us to take risks, to leave what is safe, and to chase the dream that keeps calling us. I grew up believing in toughness, in getting back up every time I fell, in brushing off the dirt and moving forward. But even with that mindset, there was a time when I felt like I had written myself a one-way ticket out of Hollywood. Almost everyone around me except my wife thought I was making a huge mistake. They asked why I wasn't playing the game, why I wasn't doing the safe thing. But safe choices never changed anything. Safe choices never opened new doors. I realized that taking one big risk in life is nothing compared to taking 100 risks and winning only a few, because those few can change everything. If you're not risking failure, if you're not risking missing the mark, then you're not really living. You're just standing still. And standing still guarantees one thing: you remain exactly where you are. I learned that real growth requires stepping back, slowing down, and being honest with yourself. Sometimes you have to let others run ahead while you stop and finally ask, why do I keep making the same mistake? Sacrifice today's comfort for tomorrow's freedom. Give up something small today for something greater in the future. For yourself, for your family, for a healthier life. Not everyone has the luxury to think far ahead. Some people are fighting just to make it through the day, but even then, hope matters. Faith matters. Believing in something gives you a chance to rise above where you are. Even if it's not guaranteed, without hope, nothing changes. 5 years ago, my life flipped. I felt like my real growth wasn't happening in my life. It was only happening in my work, in characters someone else created. So I asked myself a serious question. What am I doing with my one life? What am I doing with the only take I get from birth to death? That question forced me to roll the dice, to walk away from familiar paths, and even to consider leaving Hollywood entirely. I looked into becoming a teacher, a guide, anything that felt real. I disappeared from screens long enough that people started to wonder where I went. And when I finally turned down a massive $14.5 million offer, people realized I wasn't stepping back out of fear. I was stepping back with a plan. That took courage, but courage is often uncomfortable. I also learned that balance only matters because imbalance exists. People should be more involved with themselves, investing in their craft, believing in their own potential. Sacrifice now for a better version of yourself later. Sacrifice now for a better life for your kids someday. Time is not our enemy. Time is on our side if we stop rushing and start building the foundation the right way. Life is like a Lego set. If you hurry, the pieces don't fit. But if you take your time, everything eventually clicks. I realized too that a nice guy is not the